Michael
along those
Phillips is
lines.
excited for this story.
Yeah, Michael Phillips is
All
there. He
right, so
knows
you're
what's up.
watching Romeo and
Okay,
Juliet in English class.
so he makes us watch this movie, right? And we all
Yeah.
tell him like, "Hey, this is terrible. Like you
Hmm.
made us watch some awful movies in this class, but this was one of the low budget
This is
Romeo and
by
Juliet.
far the worst.
It's like a home video recording of his cousins that put on a play. And so the movie is so long that we have to
Hmm.
split it up between like a whole week. So I get this idea one time, right? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna bring in Napoleon Dynamite, my favorite movie at the time,
Of course.
and I'm gonna have Michael Phillips, who just came on here. I'm gonna have him create a distraction out in the hallway. The teacher's gonna flee out into the hallway because he thinks there's a fight or whatever, whatever's going on. He goes to stop it. I am then gonna slip in behind his desk, find the source, take out the VHS tape, swap it with my VHS tape, and then hide his in my backpack. So that way, when he turns it on, I had timed it to where it was the Napoleon Dynamite scene where he smacks Kip and runs to the door. Okay. So as soon as he started the movie, which what he thought was Romeo and Juliet, it was going to be the slap scene in Napoleon Dynamite. It's going to be perfect, right? So I get to school and I realize, dang, I forgot the tape, and it has to happen today. So my sister, she had a doctor's appointment, so I get on the phone, I call her from the office, and I'm like, hey, you have got to get home before you come to school and grab the tape that's laying on top of the VCR.
Right.
And she said, why? And I was like, just do it. Like just get it off the
Don't ask
top.
questions.
So she pulls through, like many of the times that she pulled through for me to do crazy stuff in high school.
Had a girl with.
And yeah, she grabs the tape. She gets to school, she hands me the tape. I look at the tape. It's the wrong tape. So I was mad at first, but then I realized this could actually be a little bit better. Michael comes in, I give him the sign, I'm like, he creates the distraction. He yells to Mr. Ante, Mr. Ante, Mr. Ante, there's a fight in the hallway. All right.
Perfect.
So then Mr. Ante literally, gets up, fixes his pants like, I'm gonna stop this right
Oh
now.
yeah.
You know, a
Big
big
stuff.
guy, big stuff. He runs out into the hallway. I slide over the desk like freaking Dukes of Hazzard, right? Hop behind the desk. I'm looking for the VCR. Dude, I
Hmm.
can't find this VCR anywhere. This dude has hid it behind a locked drawer. I find the key, boom, unlock it, pull it out, get the VCR, pop out the tape, put my tape in, pop back in there, boom, shut it, lock it, put it up, get back to my chair,
This story
slide
just
it.
keeps on getting more and more ridiculous.
The television is on CMT, all right?
Hmm.
So everyone knows CMT, country music television, right?
Right.
They used to air rodeos during the day while no one was watching, CMT. So a rodeo was on. Little did I know that the VHS that my sister grabbed was actually a pre-recorded rodeo from 1994 that my dad had made at the house. He switches it over from the source, right, to cable to VHS. It is also a rodeo, but just a crappier quality. And so he's like, well, what the heck, dude? This man for 20 minutes, stop, rewind, eject, push it back in, play, stop, rewind. He ends up calling in Dean Ship. Now,
Uh-huh.
Dean Ship
Oh
was
boy.
the IT guy for the high
Right.
school. He comes in and he basically tells him, "Hey, this is what you're watching." And he's like,
Right.
"No, this should be Romeo and Juliet." And he's like, "But it's not." So he took my tape out and he slammed it on his desk and he broke
Rude.
it, which I'm still mad about. Um, and he yells out, "Who stole my mother's tape?" He's like, where is it? So I go, I don't try to lie, I don't try to get out of it. I just say, hey man, hey listen, I was just having some fun. Your tape is right here in my backpack. It's all good. I undo the thing, I pull out the tape, I'm like, here you go, man. All harm, no harm, no foul. It's all good, just all fun and
Right.
play. And he screams for me to get out. And so I'm like, all right, man, if you want to freak out like that, that's fine. As we're walking out, he tells me that he's going to call my parents directly after school,
Oh
which
boy.
was a bad thing to do because then it gave me time to prepare because I only live 5 minutes from school down Orchard
Right.
Road. And it's a 6 minute drive. It's two country songs on the
Hmm.
way to get back home. And I'm just grabbing my sister and I'm like, we got to go now. She's like, what? I'm like, I'll explain in the car. We get in the car and I'm like, hey, listen, there's going to be a teacher calling, and he's going to be really, really mad.
Yeah.
And you have got to promise me you will play mom, at least until I can get on the phone. She tells Mr. Ante that Tommy's going to take care of it, which is my father. And
He's going to take care of it.
It's not going to be good, right? So then my dad gets home. There's also an email sent to his computer.
Ooh.
So I get to his laptop, get on the email, respond as him, delete all the messages, and then I go back to school the next day, and I kind of, have a little bit of a limp coming down the hallway when I see Mr. Ante.
You really hammed it up.
He comes up to me, and I have tears by then. I'm talking, Sinners Creek acting tears. You
always were a good actor.
And he apologized to me at the end of the day. Told me how sorry he was. He didn't mean to escalate it as crazy as he did. I think he thought my dad handled it to me pretty good. And
but you were limping and crying.
Yeah, yeah, it was. At the last day of school at graduation, I thought we had mended the bridge. We put the water underneath the bridge, and
right.
I went out to shake my hand and
tell him, Mr. Ante,
I was sorry for everything. Yeah, and he reached his hand out and literally went,
"Wow, the
You're
disrespect.
You're not going to go anywhere, but best of luck to you." And so then I was livid. So then I said, "Hey, you know what?" And he was like, "What?" And I was like, "You never talked to my mother. You never emailed your dad. That was me the whole time." I tell you, man.